Okay, so very good morning to one and all. In the previous practical, we have discussed one practical, that is Swinburne test. Okay, so testing of DC machine. In that theory part, we have also discussed the Swinburne test, and in that we have also performed one practical, that is Swinburne test. So Swinburne test, it is also called as no load test. No load test, and this test, it is carried only on no load condition. It will be carried on no load condition, and by assuming a particular amount of load or the fraction of load, we are able to determine the efficiency. So Swinburne test having and some of the disadvantages is that we are not able to tell that the commutation is whether it is in satisfactory, as well as the temperature rise of the machine at that particular load, it is satisfactory or not. So that there is another one test we have conducted, is that the Hopkinson test. So Hopkinson test, there are two identical machines are required for Hopkinson test. In that two identical machine, both machines are running on full load condition. Okay, so this disadvantages of Swinburne test, it can be overcome by using the Hopkinson test. Now today we will discuss about the next one experiment, that is experiment number 5, determination of efficiency of DC series motor. So title of that experiment, it is nothing but determination of efficiency of DC series motor. See, the aim of that experiment is that to obtain the performance characteristics of DC series motor by using load test. To obtain the performance characteristics, that means by conducting this test, we are finding efficiency, as well as we are finding the characteristics. Which characteristics we have studied in case of DC series motor? Can anyone tell which characteristics? We have already discussed regarding characteristics of DC series motor. Which characteristics we have already studied? Can anyone? No one. Okay. See, the characteristics we have already discussed, that is torque versus armature current characteristics. Then the torque versus speed characteristics, and the speed versus armature current characteristics. So these characteristics we have already studied. Also, we know that the DC series motor having an high starting torque, it is having an high starting torque. So I have tell that one application of DC series motor, it is used in the traction system. That means it is having an the high starting torque, so that it is preferred for the traction system. Okay, see, in case of DC series motor, while discussing the theory related to that of DC series motor, so DC series motor, it is nothing but the field winding of the machine, it can be connected in series with that of armature winding. So the armature winding and the field winding, it will carry a same current. It will carry a same current. So again, some of the speed control technique also we have discussed. Some of the speed control technique also we have already discussed regarding DC series motor. See, while conducting this test or while performing this experiment, there are some of the apparatus required. In that first one, the ammeter is required, having a range 0 to 20 ampere. 0 to 20 ampere. So it is depends upon the rating of the machine. Either it may be we can use 0 to 10 ampere also. Suppose the rated current of the motor it is less than 10 ampere, then we can use the 10 ampere. If the rated current of the machine it is less than 20 ampere, then we can use less than 20 ampere, but in between 10 to 20 ampere, so that we can use the 0 to 20 ampere range ammeter. So it is having an one quantity. Then the voltmeter is required to measure the supply voltage. that is it is having an range. Generally the DC voltage, it is nothing but it is 0 to 0 to 300 volt, 0 to 300 volt. So the voltmeter range, it should be required 0 to 300 volt. Then for measurement of speed, we required one tachometer. We are taking the tachometer here, that is contact type tachometer. And another one apparatus required is that the connecting wire. So for doing the connection, there is a connecting wire, or the connecting wires are required. Okay, so these are the apparatus required for connecting or for conducting this experiment. Now one of the precaution, that is it is most important precaution, is that one of the precaution, it should be taken while conducting a test or while finding the efficiency of DC series motor. One precaution is should be taken into account. See, the motor should be started and stopped without 25% of the rated load. Okay, so that means the meaning of that, while starting a DC series motor, we want to start this DC series motor at 25% rated load. See, 25% rated load la apल्याला start करायला. So see, I think you people know the torque versus armature current characteristics, or the speed torque characteristics. Suppose speed torque characteristics, speed torque TA versus N characteristics. Okay, torque versus armature current characteristics. See, torque versus armature current characteristics. We have already discussed these characteristics in the theory, but also for your understanding, I am drawing here. That is, speed is plotted on y-axis, and the torque, it can be plotted on x-axis. Okay, torque, it can be plotted on x-axis, and the characteristics, it will be like this. So characteristics, it will be like this. See, at a minimum value of torque, that means minimum value of torque, that is minimum load condition, the speed of the DC series motor, it is at a dangerously high position. Speed काय असतं DC series motorचं? High position ला असेल, that means it is dangerously high. If the DC series motor, it is started on no load condition, without load ला जर start केली, what is the value of torque? If the DC series motor is started at no load condition, what is the value of torque? Torque ची value काय असेल? At no load condition, that means the no load current. So if you people know the torque versus armature current characteristics, then you are able to understand. See, the torque at no load condition, the torque of the machine, it is equals to 0. So that means at a 0 torque, or the at minimum value of torque, the speed of the DC series motor, it is dangerously high value. Speed जे आहे ते DC series motorचं काय असेल? It is dangerously high. So if the speed of the DC series motor, it is dangerously high at the low torque, or it may be 0 torque, so this will causes the damage to the brush of the machine, as well as it will damage the commutator, or due to the maximum speed, the machine, it will be burn out. Okay, machine काय होईल? Burn out होईल. So DC series motor never be started on without load condition. DC series motor जी आहे ती कधीही no load condition ला start करत नाहीये आपण. Okay, so somewhat load it can be putted. So near about 25% load is to be putted on a DC series motor. Then we will start the machine. नंतर आपण काय करतो? मशीन स्टार्ट करतो. So this is the most important precaution while conducting a test on DC series motor. DC series motor ची टेस्ट ज्यावेळेस कंडक्ट करतोय त्यावेळेस ही प्रिकॉशन घेतली पाहिजे. ओके, so this is one of the important point related to DC series motor while taking the test, or it may be while conducting the test. the motor should be started and stopped again while stopping of the motor. ज्यावेळेस motor start करतोय, no need to release the load on the machine. Okay, मशीनचा जो काही लोड असेल, that means minimum 25% load it should be kept on that machine. त्या मशीन वरती कमीत कमी 25% तर लोड असला पाहिजे. ओके, again same condition it will be happen if you stopped the machine at a no load condition while you are reducing the load, so at that situation, while you are reducing the load, at that situation again the speed of the machine it will be increases. बघा, जर टॉर्क सपोज मॅक्झिमम व्हॅल्यूला टॉर्क आहे म्हणजे लोड आहे, जर मी कमी कमी करत गेलो and this torque it is at 0 position, again the speed of the motor it will be increases. मोटरचं स्पीड काय होईल, increase होईल. So it will damage the machine, or it will damage the commutator segment, or it will damage the brushes of the machine also. That means it is dangerous to that of DC machine. So that the DC series motor never be started on without load. All of you keep in mind, DC series motor never be started on without load, or never be stopped on without load. So somewhat load it should be putted on that of machine. Machine वरती काहीतरी load put केला पाहिजे while starting. So this load it is near about 25% of rated load. Rated load च्या 25% load काय केला पाहिजे, put केला पाहिजे. Okay, see second one precaution, the brake drum should be cooled with water when it is under load condition. Okay, so याचा जो काही ड्रम असेल, that means आपण पुली म्हणतो किंवा ब्रेक ड्रम अरेंजमेंट असेल जी की मेकॅनिकल शाफ्टला ड्रम अटॅच्ड असेल. So this drum should be cooled with water when it is under loaded condition. Okay, ज्यावेळेस आपण लोड पुट करतोय, at that situation this drum should be cooled with water. That means water cooled drum required. Okay, why? Because, can anyone tell the reason behind it? The water cooling is required. We are applying the mechanical brake or the mechanical load, that is direct mechanical load to that of DC machine, DC motor. So while applying the mechanical load, you should require a cooling arrangement, that is water cooled drum it is required. Can anyone tell the reason behind it? काय reason असेल याचं? No one. See, the speed of the machine or the speed of the motor, it is dangerously high due to the maximum value of speed, जास्तीत जास्त speed असल्यामुळं, and we are applying the mechanical brake or the mechanical loading to that of drum, or it may be pulley, so that due to maximum speed there is a maximum friction and heat dissipation is more. त्याच्यामध्ये जास्तीत जास्त फ्रिक्शन होईल. ड्यू टू दॅट मॅक्झिमम फ्रिक्शन there is a heat dissipation is maximum. Okay, so heat dissipation maximum असेल, so that somewhat if the water cooled drum is not there and we are running this machine for a long time, putting some of the load on that of machine, due to the maximum heat dissipation, जास्तीत जास्त heat dissipation मुळे काय होईल, the belt which are used, somewhat this belt it will be damaged. तो बेल्ट डॅमेज होऊ शकतो, or it may be due to that maximum speed and the friction, the drum it should be break out. Okay, so that the brake drum should be cooled with water when it is under load condition. ज्यावेळेस लोड कंडिशनला असेल त्यावेळेस वॉटरनं काय केला पाहिजे, तो कूल केला पाहिजे. ओके, गेटिंग? सो दिस टू प्रिकॉशन it is important while conducting a test on a DC series motor. DC series motor ची ज्यावेळेस टेस्ट कंडक्ट करतोय, at that situation these are the two important precaution it should be taken into account. Okay, all of you understood this one?
Yes sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, thank you. Then so this is precaution. I am telling firstly precaution because you people aware about that before starting of the machine this precaution should be taken. मशीन स्टार्ट करण्याच्या अगोदर प्रिकॉशन घ्यावी लागणार. ओके, नाउ okay, see the diagram, that is connection diagram of the DC machine, DC series motor. So to limit the starting torque, sorry, to limit the starting current, we are using one of the starter here. Here it is a 2-point starter is used. Okay, 2-point starter, that is having an 2 terminal, EL terminal, that is line terminal, and A terminal, that is armature terminal. See, in case of DC series motor, the field winding and the armature winding of the machine, it is in series with each other. दोन्ही काय असतात, series मध्ये connected आहेत. So only one terminal is required, so that we are using here 2-point starter. 2-point starter use करतोय आपण. See, positive supply connection diagram बघा, positive supply and negative supply. One terminal of the positive, one positive terminal of the supply, it can be connected to one of the ammeter terminal. एक ammeter आपण consider केलेलं आहे बघा apparatus मध्ये. So we have taken the ammeter having an range 0 to 20 ampere, and this is the MC, that is moving coil ammeter. Okay, so having an range 0 to 20 ampere. As per our machine rating, we will select that. Now positive supply, it can be connected to the one terminal of the ammeter. Ammeterच्या positive terminal ला connect करतोय आपण. Now next terminal of the ammeter, it is connected to line terminal of the 2-point starter. 2-point starter च्या line terminal ला connect केलंय. Now A terminal, that is armature terminal of the machine, it can be connected to that of one terminal of the field winding. Field winding च्या एका terminal ला connect करतोय. Now next terminal of the field winding, suppose field winding, it can be represented by S, double S, or Y1, Y2, or it may be Z1, Z2, or it may be Z double Z. असे represent करतो आपण. As well as armature, it can be represented by AA or A1, A2. Okay, so as per our consideration, see, suppose here one terminal of the field winding, here it is Y1. Second terminal of the field winding चं जे second terminal आहे, and then second terminal of the field winding, it is connected to one terminal of the armature. एका armature च्या terminal ला connect केलंय, that is A1 ला connect केलंय. Now A2, it can be connected to negative terminal. A2 जे आहे ते directly आपण negative terminal ला connect करतो. So for measurement of supply voltage, that is for voltage measurement, we are using here one of the voltmeter. एक voltmeter यूज करतोय, having an range 0 to 300 volt. So this is the simple diagram. Simple diagram असेल. There is a mechanical loading arrangement is there. त्याला mechanical loading arrangement आहे. So here the load it can be putted, it is in the kg, that is S1 into S1 and S2. So we are taking difference between these two, that is S1 minus S2. According to this, we will calculate the torque. So while calculating torque, we require the drum radius also. So firstly, we will take the radius of the drum. Drum ची radius आपण calculate करणार. So it is useful while doing a calculation. And S1 minus S2, it is the load apply on that of machine. Machine वरती apply केलेला load असेल kg मध्ये. So this kg into R, it can be converted into Newton meter by multiplying 9.81. 9.81 चं मल्टिप्लाय करून आपण त्याचं न्यूटन मीटर मध्ये कन्वर्ट करतो. ओके, सो दिस इज नथिंग बट टॉर्क. वन्स द टॉर्क इट कॅन बी कॅल्क्युलेटेड, ज्यावेळेस आपण टॉर्क कॅल्क्युलेट करतोय, सो अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस टॉर्क व्हॅल्यू वी आर एबल टू कॅल्क्युलेट द आउटपुट पॉवर. आउटपुट पॉवर कॅल्क्युलेट करणार. सो आउटपुट पॉवर फॉर्म्युला कॅन एनीवन टेल, माहिती आहे का फॉर्म्युला? झालेले आहेत, आपण प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व्ह केलेले आहे त्याच्यावरतीच. पी आउटचा फॉर्म्युला
2 pi NT upon 60.
2 pi NT upon 60. That is 2 pi, it is constant. N is nothing but speed of the machine. T is nothing but torque of the motor. आपण torque पण calculate करणार आहे, divide by 60. त्याच्यावरून P out मिळेल, output power. Input power calculate करणार आपण. Input here it is in the form of voltage and current. That is electrical input is there. So voltage read by the voltmeter and the current read by the ammeter. That is आपण direct line current read करतोय. that is ammeter, it can be connected behind the line terminal of the starter. Okay, so by multiplying V and I, we are able to measure the power input and then we will able to calculate the efficiency. त्याच्यावरून परत आपण त्याची efficiency काय करू शकतो, calculate करू शकतो. Now the procedure for that, याच्यासाठीची procedure, connection are given as per the circuit diagram. आता जी circuit diagram आपण explain केली, as per the circuit diagram do the connection. Then second one is that the observing the precaution, the DPST switch is closed. That means DPST switch use केलेलं आहे. त्याच्यामध्ये बघा सप्लाय कनेक्ट करण्यासाठी पॉझिटिव्ह आणि निगेटिव्ह टर्मिनल पाशी DPST switch use केलेलं आहे. DPST switch we are not using here. We are having an MCB. आपल्याकडे MCB आहे, डायरेक्ट आपण MCB काय करतोय, ऑन करतोय. ओके, सो फॉर प्रिकॉशन पर्पज हिअर इट इज ऑल्सो फ्यूज इट कॅन बी इन्सर्टेड. याच्यामध्ये फ्यूज पण इन्सर्ट केले बघ. सो here we are not using the fuse also. Now observing the precaution, that means ज्या precaution मी सांगितल्या त्या precaution observe करून, म्हणजे load 25% put करून, आणि जो काही ड्रम असेल it is water cooled drum. That means water should be kept nearer while giving a load on that of machine. You should use the water for cooling purpose. Then the motor is started with the help of 2-point starter. Okay, slowly. So again by using the starter, that is 2-point starter, we are starting the DC motor. DC motor काय करतोय आपण, start करतोय. So again the starter, there is a arm is there, or we can call it as a handle is there. By slowly moving the handle from left to right and gradually cutting the resistance between the series with that of armature, we are increasing the current flowing from that of armature of the DC series motor. आपण 3-point आणि 4-point starter function बघितलेलं आहे. Similar to that of 2-point starter, it is having some resistance. It can be connected in series with that of armature. आर्मेचरच्या सिरीज मध्ये एक रेजिस्टन्स कनेक्ट केलाय, तो आपण ग्रॅज्युअली काय करतोय, रिड्यूस करतोय. बाय रिड्यूसिंग द व्हॅल्यू ऑफ रेजिस्टन्स वी आर इन्क्रीजिंग द करंट फ्लोइंग फ्रॉम आर्मेचर. आर्मेचर मधून फ्लो होणारा करंट काय करतोय, इन्क्रीज करतोय. अँड हेन्स द मशीन इट विल बी स्टार्ट सेफली. त्याच्यावरून मोटर काय होते, सेफली स्टार्ट होते. ओके, सो द मोटर इट इज स्टार्टेड with the help of 2-point DC starter, with the help of 2-point DC starter slowly. Next one step is that load on the motor is varied. Load on the motor is varied with the help of pony brake arrangement. Okay, see there are brake arrangement, that is mechanical pony brake arrangement is there. So by varying the pivot joint, or it may be one of the wheel is provided, by varying this wheel we are adjusting the load on the machine. That means machine चा load जर आपण vary करायचा असेल, म्हणजे we are increasing the load by moving the wheel of that pony brake arrangement. त्या pony brake arrangement चे जे काही wheel असेल किंवा एक ते जे काही wheel आहे, ते wheel vary करून आपण काय करतोय, load increase करणं. So this is the next one step. Now the spring balance, that means spring balance having an S1 and S2. S1 आणि S2 ची व्हॅल्यू रीड करणार आपण. Then reading of ammeter, reading of voltmeter and the speed reading are note down for various line current as load is applied. Okay, so as load it can be applied, load it's to be applied. So we are able to check the spring balance reading, ammeter reading, voltmeter reading and the speed reading. So speed should be noted down at the particular load condition 2 to 3. Okay, so spring balance, ammeter, voltmeter and speed reading are noted for various line current as the load is applied. Now the care must be taken to avoid the speed reaching dangerously high value. So this is the most important care, म्हणजे precaution आहे. Care is to be taken टू अवॉइड द स्पीड रिचिंग डेंजरसली हाय व्हॅल्यू, म्हणजे डेंजरसली हाय व्हॅल्यूला स्पीड जाईल अशी कंडिशन नाही यायला पाहिजे. ओके, दॅट मीन्स द स्पीड रिचिंग डेंजरसली हाय व्हॅल्यू वाईल रिड्युसिंग द लोड. ज्यावेळेस आपण लोड रिड्यूस करतोय, ज्यावेळेस वी आर रिड्युसिंग द व्हॅल्यू ऑफ लोड, reducing the value of load. So while reducing the value of load, your speed will not reach at a dangerously high value, at a dangerously high value. Okay, okay, so this is one of the again precaution is given here. Now at a minimum safe load, that means at a minimum 25% of the load, the DPST switch is open. That means आपण परत रिव्हर्स प्रोसेस करतोय. ज्यावेळेस आपण लोड मॅक्झिमम कंडिशनला नेणार, सो वी आर रिड्युसिंग द व्हॅल्यू ऑफ लोड while we are moving to the stop condition of the machine. So we are reducing the load and we are keeping at a minimum load on the machine, that is near about 25% load, and then we will open the DPST switch. DPST switch open करते म्हणजे आपण इथं MCB open करते. Okay, and after that disconnect and return the apparatus. So again we are disconnecting the machine. आपण जे काही कनेक्शन केलं होतं इनिशियली, so we are disconnecting that connection and returning the apparatus or kept the apparatus at place. Okay, so this is the procedure related to DC series motor. Now observation table. Okay, observation table. See which observation we want to take. All of you take screenshot for that, because this observation आपल्याला घ्यायचे आहेत. प्रत्येक लोडला हे रीडिंग घ्यायचे आहेत. So see, at first load condition we want to take the supply voltage reading, then load current reading, that means IL जे काय emitter ने रीड केलेले असेल, voltage voltmeter जे काय रीड करेल. At that situation we are measuring the speed of the machine. Machine चं speed measure करणार. So speed of the machine, it is in revolution per minute. Then the spring balances, that is S1 and S2, it is in kg. S1 आणि S2 हे kg मध्ये रीडिंग घेणार. Then these are the calculation part, that means S1 minus S2, परत त्याचा डिफरन्स घेणार, that is S1 minus S2. After that we are calculating the torque of the machine. Machine चा torque calculate करणार. Then after calculating the torque, we are calculating the output power as per the formula, that is power output is equals to 2 pi nt divided by 60. Then input power, it is calculated. Input power, it is in the form of electrical, so we are calculating the input power, that is formula V into I, that is VL into IL. या दोन्हीचं मल्टिप्लिकेशन करून जी काही पॉवर येईल ती पॉवर इनपुट असेल. And after that we are calculating the efficiency. So efficiency is nothing but power output divided by power input into 100, that is P out divided by P in, ha column divided by this one column. We are calculating the efficiency. Okay, so this is the observation table of this DC series motor experiment. Now sample calculation is given. While doing the calculation, ज्यावेळेस आपण कॅल्क्युलेशन करतोय, so while doing the calculation, first thing is that take the reading of brake drum radius. Okay, brake drum ची रेडियस काय करा, त्याचं रीडिंग पहिल्यांदा घ्या. ओके, म्हणजे मशीनचा जो काय ड्रम असेल त्याची रेडियस कॅल्क्युलेट करायची. सो वी आर हॅव्हिंग एन इन्स्ट्रुमेंट, दॅट मीन्स वी आर हॅव्हिंग एन स्केल or it may be other instrument. So we are just checking the radius of the drum ची रेडियस काय करतोय आपण, चेक करतोय. So this is first one, that means first one calculation part, that is radius, because radius is required while calculating the torque calculation साठी आपल्याला radius पाहिजे. So we are taking the radius value first. Now the torque calculation is that we know the spring balance, that is S1 minus S2. S1 आणि S2 आहे आपल्याकडे kg मध्ये. So difference between that is S1 minus S2 into drum radius, that is radius of the drum जे काय आपण रीडिंग घेतलेलं असेल, into 9.81. ओके, त्याचं कन्वर्जन आपण न्यूटन मीटर मध्ये करतोय. सो दॅट वी आर मल्टिप्लाइंग 9.81 न्यूटन मीटर. आफ्टर दॅट calculate the input power, that is P input is equals to V into I. जे सप्लाय व्होल्टेज आहे आणि ॲमीटर न शो केलेला जो काही सप्लाय करंट असेल, सो मल्टिप्लिकेशन ऑफ दिस टू इट इज नथिंग बट V into I, it is nothing but the power input. After that the output power it is equals to, am I audible? No? Roll number 23. Am I audible to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Roll number 23, Pramod, you check your connection. All other are audible. See, the torque T is equals to S1 minus S2 into R into 9.81. It is in Newton meter. Then we are calculating the power input. Then after that we are calculating the mechanical power output, that is PM. Okay, PM output power or the P out 2 pi NT divided by 60. 2 pi NT divided by 60. हा फॉर्म्युला यूज करून आपण काय करणार, आउटपुट पॉवर कॅल्क्युलेट करणार. आफ्टर दॅट वी आर कॅल्क्युलेटिंग द इफिशियन्सी, दॅट इज P out divided by P in into 100. Okay, P out divided by P in into 100. So this is the efficiency of DC series motor. Okay, now this test it should be completed within a minimum time. ही टेस्ट आपण मिनिमम टाइम मध्ये कंप्लीट करणार आहे, because as I have told that the speed of the motor it is in high value and there is a friction between the belt and the pulley, so there is a maximum heat production or heat production is there, so we are not able to dissipate that much amount of heat, so that this test it can be conducted or it can be completed within a minimum time. कमीत कमी टाइम मध्ये ही टेस्ट काय करावी लागते, कंप्लीट करावी लागेल. ओके, so this is the calculation part. Now model graph is there. After calculation we want to plot a graph. त्याचे ग्राफ प्लॉट करायचे. So see, I will show the model graph. See, we want to calculate the we want to plot a graph, that is output power versus efficiency. हा फर्स्ट ग्राफ असेल. एकाच ग्राफ वरती हे तिन्ही ड्रॉ केले तरी चालतील किंवा सेपरेट ड्रॉ केले तरी चालतील. ओके, सी ऑन द एक्स एक्सिस वी आर प्लॉटिंग द आउटपुट पॉवर. एक्स एक्सिस ला आपण आउटपुट पॉवर प्लॉट करणार. फर्स्ट वन ग्राफ इज नथिंग बट आउटपुट पॉवर वर्सेस इफिशियन्सी. ऑन वाय एक्सिस वी आर प्लॉटिंग इफिशियन्सी. त्याचा एक ग्राफ असेल. ओके, आउटपुट पॉवर वर्सेस efficiency. So this graph, this line, it will be shown that the graph that is output power versus efficiency. Okay, ha graph ase. Second one graph is that again output power versus the torque. Output power versus torque चा एक graph आहे. So that means output power it is plotted on x axis and the torque of the machine it will be plotted on y axis. We are plotting the graph, so it shows that the linear proportion. That means हा जो काय असेल तो टॉर्क चा ग्राफ आहे. ओके, and then last one graph is that the output power versus the speed of the machine च speed. So output power it is plotted on x axis, speed of the machine it will be plotted on y axis, and the graph it will be like this. Okay, see, at maximum or at minimum value of output power, म्हणजे आउटपुट पॉवर कमी असेल, at that situation speed of the motor it will be maximum, and at output power of the machine it will be increases, the speed it will be slowly decreases. Speed काय होते, मिनिमम किंवा
Hello, sir.
yes,
Hello,
yes,
sir. You are not audible.
can we can you join the audio, Pramod? Is there any problem to other student? कोणाला दुसऱ्या कोणाला प्रॉब्लेम आहे का?
No, sir.
हा, पवार, Govind, you left the meeting and then join. Govind? Okay. Okay, so these are the model graph, that is output power versus this all three parameter, that is efficiency, the torque and the speed. Efficiency, torque and the speed. Okay, efficiency, torque and the speed. Okay, now this is the model graph. After that, the result part is there. So after that we will tell the result, that is the load test on the given DC series motor was conducted. That means we are conducting the load test on the DC series motor. DC series motor ची आपण load test conduct केली, and its performance characteristics is also drawn. त्याच्या performance characteristics ज्या आहेत, मी आता सांगितले characteristics, आपण आउटपुट पॉवर वर्सेस इफिशियन्सी ची characteristic ड्रॉ करतोय, आउटपुट पॉवर वर्सेस टॉर्क ची characteristics ड्रॉ करतोय, as well as we are drawing the characteristics, that is output power versus speed. Okay, so these characteristics also drawn. So this is the result, and you people write the conclusion, that is hence we are perform the that means we are perform the test on DC series motor and calculated the efficiency. This is the conclusion, and final conclusion, what is the change in that, त्याच्यामध्ये चेंज काय होतो, efficiency increase होते, efficiency decrease होते, whether efficiency is increasing with the load increases, whether efficiency is decreasing with the load increases. So this conclusion you people write, okay, after conducting test. Okay, so all of you getting this? Just we are discussing regarding practical. We will perform the test, actual test. All of you getting? Is there any doubt? याच्यामध्ये काय डाउट आहे का? No doubt. Okay, so we will conduct the test. I will explain the connection. Screen is visible to all?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All of you pin this for this number, so that you are able to see that. Hello. Am I audible to all? Give me reply immediately. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, this is the DC series motor panel. Here we are performing the load test on the DC series motor. याचे आपण load test perform करतोय. While performing the test, we are able to calculate the efficiency of the DC series motor. याची आपण efficiency calculate करू. See, here are 2-point starter is used to safely start the machine and to limit the starting current of the motor. We are using a 2-point starter. Here are two terminal, that is line terminal and armature terminal. DC series motor la field winding, it is connected in series with that of armature, so that only one terminal is required and एक line terminal and armature terminal. Okay, see here the AAA is nothing but armature of the DC series motor. Yes, it is represented as the field winding of the machine field winding. Yes terminal, motor चे field winding चे yes terminal असेल एक, second terminal yes represent केले. आपण represent करू शकतो S1 S2. We are representing Z1 Z2 also Z double Z असे represent करू शकतो. Okay, we are representing here Z double Z also. Again A1 A2 पण इथे represent करू शकतो और maybe AA पण represent करू शकतो. Okay, so this is the panel. Now here it is DC series motor. This one is the DC series motor. So in case of DC series motor, here are also the field winding terminal connection साठी दोन armature winding चे terminal आहेत. Here it is A, it can be represented. इथं double A represent केलं. Now this one is the ES terminal, ES terminal असेल. This one is the double S terminal. म्हणजे ही field winding आहे. Field winding चं first terminal, field winding चं second terminal, armature चं first terminal, armature चं second terminal. So here it is pony brake arrangement. त्याच्यामध्ये pony brake arrangement आहे. So here it is spring balance. The load it can be applied. It will be shown here. It is in the kg. By varying this wheel, हे wheel vary करून आपण काय करू शकतो? Load machine चा vary करू शकतो. Okay. So see, first thing is that calculation part मध्ये पहिला part होता आपला. We want to measure the radius. त्याची radius measure करायची. आहे का scale कोणाकडे? First part is that we want to measure the radius of the drum. हा drum जो आहे त्याची radius measure करायची. See, the drum it is in the form of water cooled type of drum. याच्यामध्ये काय होतं? Power dissipation. Here is the maximum speed and the friction between the belt and pulley is more, so that heat dissipation is more. So that amount of heat we want to dissipate by using a water, or आपण काय करतो याच्यामध्ये पाणी फक्त थोडंसं हीट करतो, म्हणजे हीट काय होईल? डिसिपेट होईल किंवा absorb होईल. ओके, तर this test we want to perform in minimum time because of the maximum speed मुळे heat dissipation more होईल. So if we are performing this test for a long time, somewhat this belt it may get damaged. हा belt काय होऊ शकतो? Damage because of the maximum heat dissipation. गरम झालं की बघा, गरम झालं की याचं जे आहे ना ते गरम होऊन काय म्हणतो आपण कट होते ते. ओके, सी रेडियस, सी द रेडियस,
$12.5.
12.5 it is the diameter of the drumचा diameter आहे 12.5. all of you take the reading. D is equals to 12.5, whether it is meter or centimeter or it is in centimeter. So all of you convert this into meter. त्याचं कन्वर्जन मीटर मध्ये करायचं. मग ड्रम रेडियस किती येईल? 12.5 सेंटीमीटर डायमीटर आहे. सो डिवाइड बाय 2, इट इज नथिंग बट 6.25 सेंटीमीटर आर आला. त्याचं कन्वर्जन मीटर मध्ये करायचं. मीटर मध्ये कन्वर्जन करायला येते ना, -2, राइट. सो इट बिकम्स 0.0625. बरोबर ना?
Yes.
All of you take radius of the drum, that is 0.0625. 0.0625. So this is the first thing. Now we will do the correction. आपण आता करेक्शन करूया.
here the positive and negative supply is here. Positive and negative supply already इथं आलेला आहे. So positive terminal, negative terminal. I have already explained the connection diagram. So positive terminal of the supply, it can be connected to the one terminal of the ammeter. Ammeter च्या एका terminal ला connect केले. Okay. See here the current rating of the DC machine or DC motor, it is 8 ampere. So that I am using here ammeter having in the range 0 to 10 ampere. मगाशी theory मध्ये आपण 0 to 20 सांगितलं. As per our requirement we can use here 0 to 10 ampere. 10 ampere चा ammeter काय करतो use करतो. So positive supply or the positive terminal of the supply, it is connected to one terminal of the ammeter. Ammeter च्या एका terminal ला connect केलं. Now next terminal of the ammeter, that is next terminal of the ammeter, it can be connected to the line terminal of the 3-point starter. Sorry, 2-point starter. Okay, line terminal of the 2-point starter. 2-point starter च्या line terminal ला connect केलंय. Now next armature terminal, that is A terminal of the starter, it can be connected to the one terminal of the field winding. Field winding च्या एका terminal ला connect केलंय, that is field winding चे S terminal आहे. दिसते ना? Whether it is visible? Yes, terminal of the field winding. Okay. Now double S terminal of the field winding, जे SS terminal होतं ते terminal आपण armature च्या एका terminal ला connect करतो. Okay. So we are connecting हे double S terminal आहे. SS. This terminal, it can be connected to the A terminal of the DC motor. DC motor च्या A terminal ला connect. Now double A terminal of the DC series motor, that is armature चं जे next terminal असेल, it can be connected directly to the negative, right? It is connected directly to the negative. आणि positive आणि negative मध्ये एक voltmeter आहे starting ला. To measure the input voltage, we are connecting one of the voltmeter. त्याच्यासाठी एक voltmeter connect करतोय मी. So एक positive terminal, I will connect direct here. So positive terminal, it can be connected one of the common terminal, and the next terminal of the, that is negative terminal of the supply, it can be connected to the 300 volt range. 300 volt ला use केलं, range ला connect केलंय, because we want to give the input supply less than 300, near about 220 or 225. Okay, so that I am connecting here up to 300. Okay, so this is the simple connection of a DC series motor. A DC series motor is a simple connection. Is there any doubt in this connection? All of you getting the connection? Is there any doubt? Doubt आहे का कोणाला काय?
No, sir.
Okay. See, connection, it is very simple. Supply the positive terminal, ammeter च्या एका terminal ला connect केलंय. Next terminal of the ammeter, it is connected to line terminal of the 2-point starter. Next terminal of the 2-point starter, it is connected to field winding one terminal. Next terminal of the field winding, it is connected to one terminal of the ammeter. Next terminal of the ammeter, it is connected to negative. आणि पॉझिटिव्ह आणि निगेटिव्ह पॅरलल मध्ये आपण काय कनेक्ट केलंय? व्होल्टमीटर कनेक्ट केलं. सो दिस इज द व्हेरी सिंपल कनेक्शन इन केस ऑफ डीसी सीरीज मोटर. ओके, सो वन चेक दिस कनेक्शन whether it is right, then we will move for performing the test. Okay, now तुम्ही आहे तुम्हाला ते पण सांग. See, for conducting this test, we require the DC power supply. Okay, DC supply पाहिजे ना? Okay, so for a DC, there are one rectifier unit is there. एक rectifier unit आहे. So this one is the rectifier unit. We are giving input to that of rectifier unit is in the form of AC. AC च्या फॉर्म मध्ये देतो. So conversion, it is in the form of DC. त्याचं conversion DC मध्ये केलं. आपल्याला for performing the test we require a DC supply. So see, I am starting the rectifier unit. So while starting the rectifier unit, see, three phase supply is there. They are converting it into DC. So R phase, Y phase, and B phase. तीन phase मध्ये supply आहे. So we are converting. Here it is start button is there. While starting the DC, it will be on. DC काय will on will. DC power supply it will be on. Now here it is one variable terminal. याच्यामध्ये variable terminal. We are varying this terminal and we are set one value. आपल्याला जे voltage पाहिजे ते set करू शकतो. Okay. So that means suppose I want 200 volt DC. So I am providing 200 volt DC to all panels. All panels साठी MCB switch केले इथून. So we are selecting the DC voltage near about 200 volt. Okay, visible now? Okay, see, now we will start the machine. So instead of DPST switch, we are using MCB here. आपण MCB use करतोय. So while starting the MCB, the voltmeter shows some of the reading. बघा voltage आलेला आहे का बघा या terminal ला. So the voltmeter it will show some of the reading. What is the value? जरा दिसेना बहुतेक मुलांना थोडंसं. What is the value of voltmeter? Voltmeter reads some of the value. Tell me.
220. 220.
It is near about 220. Write the reading, that is VL. Initially, VL is nothing but 220 volt. Okay. See, before starting, the precaution should be taken. पहिल्यांदा आपण precaution घेतोय. Somewhat load should be putted on that of machine. या machine वरती काहीतरी load काय केला पाहिजे? Put केला पाहिजे. So see, I have tight brake. The brake म्हणजे drum जो आहे तो tight केलेला आहे. So before starting the machine, I am putting some of the load. So this load it is near about 25%. कमीत कमी minimum 25% load पाहिजे. Maximum 50% असला तरी चालेल. Okay. So this is one precaution. DC series motor never be started on without load. कधीही without load ला start करायची नाहीये. Okay. It should not be started on without load. Okay. Now by smoothly varying the arm of the 2-point starter, 2-point starter ची arm vary करून आपण काय करणार? DC series motor start करणार. So I am varying the arm of the 2-point starter. That means there is a stud in between that. Stud दिलेत का? On that stud, some of the resistance it can be connected. Okay, we are gradually reducing some of the resistance and increasing the current flowing from armature. Gradually आपण current काय करतोय? Increase करतोय. ते जे काय stud gradually cut out करू. पहिल्या stud ला कनेक्ट केले ती full resistance असेल. Then हा handle ज्यावेळेस second stud ला कनेक्ट करेल, पाठीमागचा resistance reduce होईल, current increase होईल. Okay, see. By using the 2-point starter, we have started the motor safely. The motor safely start झाले. So at this condition, at that load condition, we will take first reading. एक पहिलं reading घेऊया या load condition ला. Rated किती? I take the first reading. व्होल्टेज किती व्होल्टेज 220 आहे का? व्हॅल्यू ऑफ वन लाईन किती? 200 and 220 in between there are 5 lines. पाच आहेत ना? तर एका लाईनची किंमत काय झाली? व्हॅल्यू काय झाली? 4. So there are 3 lines is there ना? 1 2 3 12. 212. Take the first one reading, that is 212 volt. Take the armature current. टेन एम्पियर ला कनेक्ट केलेलं आहे 3.3 to 4 there are 10 lines ना? 3.4. First one reading, voltage 212, current it is 3.4. Okay. After that we want to take the speed. Speed घ्यायचं ना? One thousand nine hundred 03. 1903. Take the spring balance. There is a more variation. Take the spring balance. Today near about 5.5. S1 S2. S1 is equals to see the spring balance S1 it is equals to near about 5. 5 है ना? 5 and the S2 it is equals to 1.5. Okay. S1 S2 it is equals to S1 5 S2 1.5. First reading. Now we are increasing the load on the machine gradually. We load increase करतो याच्यावर का? Take the reading 6. S1 is equals to 6. Here it is 2. Okay. Now check the speed. One 1806. Check the voltage and current. Voltage current 3.6. 3.4 होता पहला 3.6. Take another one reading. Again increase the load. Tachometer घ्या कोणीतरी. S1 is equals to 7. S2 is equals to 2. Okay. Take the speed. One 744. Take the voltage and current. Voltage 212. Current 3 point increase व्हायला पाहिजे कारण लोड increase केलं 3.7. Okay. Take another one reading. किती दोन reading घ्या fast. 8.5 2.5 8.5 2.5 speed 1605 voltage same check the current 4 ampere उल्टा कर लेगा डिजिटल check the value of current, it is equals to 4 ampere. Okay, take another one reading, last one reading.
Ten.
S1 is equals to 10, S2 is equals to 3. S1 10, S2 3. Okay, speed 1485. Check the current. Voltage same 212. Check the current 4.4. Okay. Voltage same 212. All of you taken the reading? Reading घेतलेत का सगळ्यांनी? Hello. All have taken the reading or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now I am doing the reverse procedure, that is reducing the load. Yeah. Huh? काय करायचं? Okay, I am keeping near about 25% load, near about 25% load परत ठेवतो. I am doing reverse procedure. So just open the DPST switch होतं, बरोबर? So I am just opening the खूप गरम झालं. हे तर आतमध्ये सोडायचं असेल बॉटल तर सोडू शकतो. दिसतंय बेल्टचं हे निघतं याला.
हाँ.
व्होल्टेज काय चेंज होणार सप्लाय करंट चेंज होते करंट increases. See, if the load increases according to relation torque formula and the back EMF equation. What is the torque formula? So this is the calculation formula. आपण एक टॉर्कचं डेरिवेशन डिराइव केलं होतं. आर्मेचर टॉर्क TA is equals to 0.159 phi IA that means IA upon A. Okay, 0.159 phi IA then IA upon A and Z. Okay,
समजलं नाही सर.
0.159 टॉर्क फॉर्म्युला त्याच्यावरून आपण डीसी सिरीज मोटरचं इक्वेशन लिहित होतो. टॉर्क TA is directly proportional to phi into IA, right? Torque TA is directly proportional to phi into IA. See, if the armature current increases, the flux phi is increases because it is series motor. Flux phi पण increase होत आहे up to the one saturation point. एका saturation point पर्यंत flux phi काय होतील increase होतील. After saturation point the phi, it will be constant if we again increase the current. ओके, म्हणजे IA इन्क्रीज झाला की phi इन्क्रीज होतोय, त्याच्यामध्ये डायरेक्ट प्रोपोर्शन आहे म्हणून आपण इक्वेशन लिहित होतो टॉर्क TA इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू IA स्क्वेअर. Okay, so graph, we are getting the graph. See, we are getting the graph according to equation, that is torque TA is directly proportional to phi into IA. Up to magnetic saturation, phi is directly proportional to IA. So equation becomes torque TA is directly proportional to IA square. याचा ग्राफ येत होता. So graph, it will be like this, that is torque TA versus armature current चा graph होता. It will be starting from here and it will be like this. असा graph होता TA versus IA चा. So see, torque TA versus armature current IA, initially the IA square increases, then TA increase by 1. Square च proportion होता, so that it will show that the one parabolic path. Up to one point, that means one saturation point. After saturation point, phi is constant. Saturation point ला phi काय असेल? Constant असेल. According to this equation, if the phi is constant, TA is directly proportional to IA. म्हणजे जेवढा IA increase होईल तेवढा torque increase होईल. That means it gives an linear proportion after saturation point. Saturation point नंतर linear proportion. Okay. See, IA increases, torque TA increases. आता याच्या reverse. When the torque increases, torque कधी increase होतो? Load increases. If the load increases, torque TA increases. If the torque TA increases, according to this equation, IA also increases. So आपण torque increase करत होतो, load increase करत होतो. So machine चा torque calculate केला increase व्हायला पाहिजे calculation मध्ये. If the torque increases, इथं IA पण काय होत होता? Increase होत होता. So बघा initially 3.4 आहे. After that 3.6 असेल. After that 3.7 ना? After that 4.0. After that 4.4. ओके, म्हणजे आर्मेचर करंट काय होते? इन्क्रीज होते का तर आपण लोड इन्क्रीज करतोय, मिनिमम ऑफ दॅट टॉर्क इन्क्रीज होते. ओके, सो ज्यावेळेस तुम्ही कॅल्क्युलेशन कराल, टॉर्कची व्हॅल्यू कॅल्क्युलेट कराल, इट शुड बी ऑल्सो इन्क्रीज इन व्हॅल्यू. ओके, व्हॉट अबाउट द स्पीड? Speed decreases. Okay, speed it will be decreases. See the relation. तुम्हाला माहिती आहे स्पीड वर्सेस टॉर्क रिलेशन. स्पीड टॉर्क कॅरेक्टरिस्टिक्स जर लक्षात आले असेल, स्पीड वर्सेस टॉर्क. In that these characteristics it will be like this. Here it is speed, it will be denoted n and इकडं टॉर्क असेल. So these characteristics it will be like this. Initially at a minimum value of torque or at a zero value of torque, आपण zero ची reading घेत नाहीये, but at zero value of torque is nothing but zero value of load. Zero value of load is nothing but no load condition. We are not conducting test on no load condition. We are putting some of the load because of the maximum speed at no load condition. जर no load नाही दिला तर speed काय असेल? Maximum असेल. It will damage the machine. Machine ला काय करेल? Damage. So at somewhat load condition, काहीतरी load condition ला speed high आहे. Initially the speed of the machine it is 1903 revolution per minute. We are increasing the load, that means torque increases. Load increase करतोय, torque increase होतोय. Suppose torque is that value. At that situation, the speed of the machine is in this value. So that means initially 1903, it will be reduces to the sum of the value. It is equals to 1806 revolution per minute. Similarly, again torque increases, speed decreases. Similarly, again torque increases, the speed of the machine it will be decreases. And at one maximum torque condition, एका maximum torque condition ला किंवा maximum load, that means we are conducting a block test. रोटर काय होतोय? ब्लॉक होतो. म्हणजे मॅक्झिमम लोड अप्लाय केला तर रोटर तुमचा ब्लॉक होईल. So speed of the machine at T max, that is maximum torque condition, it is equal to 0. ओके, एका मॅक्झिमम लोड कंडिशनला किंवा टॉर्क कंडिशनला मशीनचं स्पीड काय असेल 0 असेल. ऍट दॅट सिच्युएशन द करंट टेकन फ्रॉम द मशीन फ्रॉम द सप्लाय कडून घेतलेला करंट किती असेल? वेदर इट इज लेस ऑर मॅक्झिमम? सांगितलं ना, टॉर्कचं करंटचं रिलेशन सांगितलं. टॉर्क इन्क्रीज झाला की करंट इन्क्रीज होतोय. मॅक्झिमम टॉर्क इज नथिंग बट मॅक्झिमम करंट आहे. IA is also maximum. IA is also maximum. That means we are conducting a blocked rotor test. रोटर काय करतोय? डायरेक्ट ब्लॉक करतो. ब्लॉक केला याचा अर्थ मॅक्झिमम करंट घेतला. मॅक्झिमम करंट, इफ दिस करंट इट इज फ्लोइंग ग्रेटर दॅन दॅट ऑफ रेटेड करंट, रेटेड करंट पेक्षा मॅक्झिमम करंट गेला की अगेन वाइंडिंग विल बी बर्न आउट. परत काय होईल? वाइंडिंग पण बर्न. ओके, सो दिस इज द कंडिशन. दिस इज कॉल्ड as स्टॉलिंग करंट ऑल्सो. ओके, और ब्रेकडाउन करंट पण म्हणतो आपण. त्या ब्रेक करंटला वाइंडिंग मशीनचं काय होईल? ब्रेक होईल. सो वी आर नॉट कंडक्टिंग और नॉट पुटिंग द मॅक्झिमम टॉर्क. मॅक्झिमम टॉर्क पण पुट करत नाही आपण, फक्त रेटेड करंट फ्लो होईल. रेटेड करंट 8 एम्पियर आहे. लेस दॅन दॅट वी आर टेकिंग द रिडिंग. त्याच्यापेक्षा लेसचे काय करतोय? रिडिंग घेतो. बघा ग्राफ, स्पीड वर्सेस टॉर्कचा ग्राफ, टॉर्क वर्सेस आर्मेचर करंटचा ग्राफ. ऑल ऑफ यू कॅल्क्युलेट द इफिशियन्सी कॅल्क्युलेट करा. इनपुट पॉवर आउटपुट पॉवर वरून. नंतर मला पी आउटचं, आउटपुट पॉवरचं इफिशियन्सीचं रिलेशन, आउटपुट पॉवर वर्सेस टॉर्कचं रिलेशन आणि आउटपुट पॉवर वर्सेस स्पीडचं रिलेशन. ऑल ऑफ यू प्लॉट कॅरेक्टरिस्टिक्स. त्याची जी काय कॅरेक्टरिस्टिक्स आहे ऑल ऑफ यू प्लॉट. ओके, गेटिंग? हॅलो, give me reply, online student. Hello,
Yes, sir.
see the calculation part, simple calculation part is there. Reading ची घ्या. See, all of you do the calculation. Firstly, this block or this column shows that S1 minus S2. याच्यामध्ये S1 होय का? सरळच आहे ना. परत उलट होत. आता कसं दिसते ना? See, firstly calculate S1 minus S2. S1 minus S2 म्हणजे डिफरन्स बिटवीन दिस टू, या दोन्हीचा डिफरन्स. आता याच्यामध्ये which are S1 which are S2 कुठलेही घेतलं तरी चालेल, बट त्याचा डिफरन्स जो असेल तो प्लस आला पाहिजे. ऑल ऑफ यू टेक पॉझिटिव्ह डिफरन्स. दॅट मीन्स जे बिग असेल ते S1 घ्या, जे स्मॉल असेल ते S2 घ्या. दॅट इज S1 minus S2. S1 minus S2, all of you calculate right here. After that, according to the formula of torque, torque चा formula काय आहे? T is equals to 2 pi nt divided by 60. 2 pi nt divided by 60. So 2 pi constant. Power out. Okay. Torque T, it is equals to S1 minus S2 into drum radius R. It is converted into Newton meter, so that we multiply 9.81. Okay, 9.81 na multiply kara. After that, all of you calculate the output power. त्याच्यानंतर output power काय करा? Calculate करा. After calculation of output power, all of you calculate the efficiency. That is P out divided by P in into 100. P out divided by P in into 100. Okay. So this is nothing but the DC series motor efficiency determination by conducting a load test on a DC series motor. Can anyone tell me whether it is direct loading test or indirect loading test? Tell me whether it is direct loading or indirect loading. Anyone? न्यूटन मीटर करा कॅल्क्युलेट करा पी आउट एकच रीडिंगचा अधिक आहे हा whether it is direct loading or indirect loading. Give me reply. Hello. Tell me whether it is direct loading or indirect loading.
Indirect.
Direct loading, no, we are directly putting a mechanical load, or it may be we are putting a load by applying pony brake arrangement, that is direct load on that of machine. Mechanical output जे आहे त्याला आपण direct load put करतोय, so that it is the direct method of loading, so that sometimes we can call it as a brake test of the DC series motor. याची brake test पण आपण म्हणू शकतो. As well as we are able to tell the load test on DC series motor. DC series motor ची load test पण आपण म्हणू शकतो. Okay. So this is the simple connection diagram and the simple experiment, but precaution should be taken into account. त्याच्यामध्ये precaution घेतली पाहिजे. Okay. All of you do the calculation and tell me the efficiency. First one, पहिल्या reading ची efficiency सांगा. एक रीडिंग पूर्ण करायचं. First one, second one.
Hello. Audible, no? Ideally, second efficiency. Okay. Hello. Tell me the first one reading, that is 212. 212 होतं पहिलं reading. 212. Then current for that. Current किती होता? 3.4, no? Okay. Speed 1900. Just one student. Reading सांगा. First one reading. Speed 1900. 03, no? 1902. S1 is equals to 5 kg. 5 kg. S2 it is equals to 1.5 kg. 1.5 kg. Then S1 minus S2 it is equals to 3.5, na? 5 minus 1.5 is nothing but 3.5. After that, do the calculation of torque. So torque it is equals to value 2.145. 2.145. It is in Newton meter. So multiply 9.81. So it is in Newton meter. P out 427.45. 427.45. P in 720.8. That is 720.8. So after that, calculate the efficiency, output divided by input. So efficiency becomes okay 59.30. Right? So this is the efficiency of first reading. Second reading ची efficiency you tell. तुम्ही सांगा second reading ची efficiency. Anyone? Have you done the calculation? No?
60.71.
60.71. Okay. So second one efficiency, it is nothing but 60.71. Ha, third one reading
71.20.
71.24. 71.24. हा, next. पुढे केले का इंग्लिश करा. Do the calculation.
72.54.
72.74, right? 72.74. ha, last one reading
71.51.
71.51.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 71.51. See, all have calculated the efficiency. We want to understand the conclusion. याच्यावरून आपल्याला conclusion बघायचंय. All have calculated. All have calculated the efficiency, no? So efficiency, see the efficiency in the efficiency table. That is 59.30. First one. Second one is nothing but 60.71. Third one is nothing but 71.24. Fourth one is nothing but 72.74. And the fifth one is nothing but 71.51. Right? See, what is the conclusion regarding efficiency? Can anyone tell? Efficiency वरून काय conclude करता येते तुम्हाला? All of you audible, no? From efficiency, what you conclude? Efficiency वरून काय conclusion मिळते तुम्हाला? Tell me. We have calculated the efficiency. In case of DC series motor, what should be conclusion? What is the conclusion from efficiency? Efficiency, whether it is increasing or decreasing? Increasing, right? Efficiency is increasing. Whether you are increasing the load or decreasing the load. Okay. So load on the machine, it will be increasing. Then also efficiency of the motor, it will be increasing. Up to fourth one reading, no? At fifth one reading, due to our load observation, it will be fluctuate. But efficiency, it should be increasing. Efficiency of the machine, it will be increases if the load on the machine, it will be increases. Machine चा ज्यावेळेस load increase होतोय, at that situation, then efficiency of the machine, it will be increases. Now see the graph. See the graph. I have shown the some model graph. Model graph मी दाखवला होता तो graph बघा. Efficiency versus output power. When the output power कधी increase होईल? Whether load increases, then output power increases or decreases. Load increase झाल्यानंतर output power काय झालेले आहे? Increases. Okay. If the load increases, the output power, it will be increases. If the output power increases, the efficiency of the machine, it will be
Increases.
which one graph? मी मागाशी सांगितलं होतं याच्यामधला कोणता ग्राफ आहे मग? हा ग्राफ आहे ना. बघा, at zero value of output we are not conducting zero value test, but at zero value of output machine having an efficiency is also zero because P out is zero. That means efficiency is zero. 0 divided by input is nothing but zero. Then the graph, it will be like this. It will be increases with increase in the output power, the efficiency of the machine, it will be increases. At some point, एका पॉइंटला efficiency काय होते, परत कॉन्स्टंट मेंटेन होते. आयदर इट इज रिड्युसेस और इट विल बी मेंटेन कॉन्स्टंट. ओके. बघा, आफ्टर फिफ्थ रीडिंग जर आपण ऑब्झर्वेशन क्लिअर घेतलं असतं, आफ्टर फोर्थ वन रीडिंग इफिशियन्सी आपली डिक्रीज झालेली, राईट? हॅलो, efficiency is decreasing, no? So that means at some point, if again we increase the load, the efficiency, it will be decreases or it will be maintain a constant value. So this is first one conclusion, is that पहिलं conclusion असेल, with increase in the output power, the efficiency of the DC series motor, it is increases. Can anyone tell me what about DC shunt motor? DC shunt motor ची आपण लोड टेस्ट परफॉर्म केली होती, त्याच्यामध्ये वेदर इफिशियन्सी इन्क्रीजेस और डिक्रीजेस इन इन्क्रीज इन लोड आहे का कोणाकडं? सी meaning of that, याचं meaning काय आहे? DC series motor, it is having an high starting torque and it is used for a traction application. म्हणजे रेल्वेच्या जे काय ट्रॅक्शन ट्रेन असते त्याच्यामध्ये आपण यूज करतो. आयदर इट इज इलेक्ट्रिक लोकोमोटिव्ह or it may be our traditional train. We are using a DC series motor, so it is having an high starting torque, म्हणजे मॅक्झिमम लोड कॅरी करण्याची कॅपॅसिटी आहे. High starting torque initially at some load condition, it is having and some of the speed, त्याला काहीतरी स्पीड आहे. and when the load increases, जर लोड इन्क्रीज झाला तरी पण इफिशियन्सी कॉन्स्टंट मेंटेन होते. दॅट मीन्स इफिशियन्सी इन्क्रीज होते. इफिशियन्सी इन्क्रीज होते, meaning of that at a minimum value of input, the efficiency of the machine, it will be better. okay, machine ची efficiency काय आहे? गुड आहे, राईट? मशीन ची इफिशियन्सी इट इज गुड ॲट लो आउटपुट. म्हणजे इफिशियन्सी बेटर देन मशीन इज बेटर और नॉट? एखाद्या मशीनची इफिशियन्सी बेटर असेल तर देन दिस मशीन इज गुड और बॅड?
Good.
Good, no? So see, for example, if we are taking our example of our bicycle, that means vehicle, for 1 liter petrol, if your bike is giving an efficiency of 100 kilometer running, okay, for single person, and for double person, if it is giving efficiency 110, then it is better or bad? It is better, no? So see, but traditionally, that means all other equipment, if the load increases, then its efficiency, it will be decreases. For example, our vehicle example, जर त्याचा लोड इन्क्रीज झाला, म्हणजे पहिल्यांदा सिंगल पर्सन व्हेकल वरती आहे, जर आपली व्हेकल 50 किलोमीटर मायलेज देत असेल फॉर 1 लिटर, देन इफ डबल पर्सन इज देअर, ऑटोमॅटिकली इट विल गिव्ह लो इफिशियन्सी, म्हणजे त्याची इफिशियन्सी कमी होते ट्रॅडिशनली. बट डीसी सिरीज मोटर, इट इज वन ऑफ द मशीन, इट विल गिव्ह at increase in efficiency when the load on the machine, it will be increases. All of you keep in mind, this is conclusion, is that DC series motor, the efficiency is, it will be increases when the load on the machine, it will be increases. machine चा load increase होतोय त्यावेळेस efficiency काय होते? increase होते. So this is first one conclusion. What about second one conclusion? With increase in output power, what about torque? टॉर्क इट विल बी इन्क्रीजेस. टॉर्क इन्क्रीज होतोय. तुम्ही ते रीडिंगचे डॉट जर ग्राफ मध्ये प्लॉट केले, इट विल गेटिंग वन ऑफ द स्ट्रेट लाईन पासिंग फ्रॉम ओरिजिन. ओरिजिन मधून पास होईल अशी एक स्ट्रेट लाईन मिळेल. दॅट मीन्स इट गिव्स अन लिनियर प्रपोर्शन. त्याचं एक लिनियर प्रपोर्शन ड्रॉ होईल. ओके, सो टॉर्क वर्सेस आउटपुट पॉवर. इफ इन्क्रीज इन आउटपुट पॉवर, then the torque of the machine it will be increases linearly. Torque machine चा काय होते, linearly increase होते. And the third one conclusion from these characteristics is that if increase in the output power, what about speed? If increase in the output power, what about speed?
It decreases.
Speed of the machine it will be decreases. I have already explained the characteristics in a DC motor. Characteristics मध्ये आपण पण characteristics बघितली होती. Similar characteristics it will be obtained if the output power of the machine it will be increases. Output power increases, the meaning of that load on the machine it will be increases. Machine चा load काय करतो, increase करतो. If the load increases, the output power it will be increases. Obviously the speed of the DC series motor it will be decreases. DC series motor च speed काय will decrease. So these are the conclusion from this test. That is the load test on the DC series motor, or the determination of efficiency of the DC machine by conducting a load test, that is direct loading method, or it may be by conducting a brake test on the DC series motor. Okay, getting?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Is
sir.
there any doubt? कुणाला काही doubt आहे का याच्यामध्ये?
No, sir.
Okay. Is there any question from your side? कुणाला काही question आहे का? Any question related to that?
No, sir.
Okay. So in this way, we will conclude this today's practical, and we will stop here. All of you stay joined for 2 minutes. I want to take attendance. All of you join? No? Just 2 minutes. I want to take attendance.